and really just showing that 11th on the Luby rank was only a one-time thing.
Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Still, like you said, man, he's making strides. We're seeing Gluto at potentially peak form, basically.
Yeah.
As you said, so it is truly a whole. And you know, if Bloom wants to win, he has to also make that step forward. Also make that evolution, you know, to that becoming peak Bloom4eva.
I mean,
it's like transformation in an anime. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, Glutonny really, I know he's a One Piece fan, so like he's definitely hit Gear 5 right now. He is at peak. But Bloom4eva, he's just got to challenge it right now. He's got to be Kaido from before Gluto went before Luffy went Gear 5. But regardless, yeah, we're gonna get that stuff out of the way because we got a grand finals to come take Becca.
Definitely, and here we go. Let's get started here. Already, you know, set the jab being used to set him up in the air. Bomb, the aerial combo's going crazy on 84% onto Glutonny. Still, and beautiful shield as well. Let's get it started back up, man. That's the problem with this. Is what makes Bayonetta so crazy, because the moment you don't stop her momentum, just keeps carrying on. That damage keeps piling up, man.
Absolutely. I mean, the way I kind of want to see Bloom4eva play this is like no longer sort of trying to take Gluto up into the skies. So you obviously going for those moves, but just trying to pile on as much damage as he physically can, because we know now that Glutonny is very well versed in SDI. You know, exactly knows which directions he needs to SDI in to get out of those combos. So I think kind of taking him up to the ceiling blast zone is no longer on the cards. So he needs to find other ways to actually get around it. I don't think it's going to be an up smash when Gluto is nowhere near him, but certainly we need to find other ways.
You definitely find other ways here. There we go, using the jab 1-2, setting him back onto the stage here. Still, you know, that back air is going to do it. There we go, 2 stocks on both sides right now. Bloom, I want to, like you said, I want to see less of this going to the sky and more, you know, more sustainable, something that can actually help him get put Gluto in more of a disadvantageous situation, because I feels like even in the sky he's ready to retaliate at any point, which I feel like he'd limit his options somehow.
100%. Now obviously Gluto just doing such a good job of just navigating around Bloom as well, but we're finally seeing a little bit of damage right now, being obviously taking him to the skies there. As I said, Gluto is going to get out of that, but that is just a nice amount of damage that even does right back up Becca.
Amazing stuff indeed, and now Gluto's got that ledge, but still gets the grab perfectly spaced from him. He manages to catch how I was landing immaculately there. There we go. Trying to, oh, what? Still managed to get the grab. I thought he would have hit him, actually, to be honest, hit him out of it, but nonetheless, very good stuff.
Yeah, it just feels inevitable, really. You know, obviously Gluto, you know, able to get that chomp, and of course the down tilt will confirm in through the dash tag there. Gluto takes the stock away, still has Waft online as well. Bloom has got to be careful, cannot get caught by any sort of string right now, because that just could be your stock immediately lost. You can see him as well, he's already playing a little bit more safely, but he needs to try and find the stock. Wait, the up airs start coming out here. The obviously neutral as well does a bit of damage, but there's no Waft yet. Yeah,
it's just the entire problem of like it's such a, at this point, even though it's only like barely a stock lead for Gluto, the fact is that it's the problem of Bayo not being able to kill in these sort of situations, which makes this sort of scenario just so much more disadvantageous for Bloom here. Where, oh my god, it's just so tough.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a whole lot of damage piled on. The backer comes out, but it's just not the hit that Bloom wanted. And again, just every single time that bite comes out as well, it's just so disruptive to Bloom's aerial game there, where, you know, he wants to be in the air, and that bike every single time he's being chucked upwards or just chucked at him, and it is just interrupting all the sorts of moves that Bloom wants to throw out. Now he's just got to try and find a way again to take this stock. 141 on Gluto. The parry there was huge, you know, to take that strong hit of the back air and still hang on.
Very scary indeed there. Oh my god, the down air too. Once again, it's just in such a bad situation right now. Like,
yeah.
There we go.
Okay, I mean, the camera cut away, but the camera knew. The camera knew that. It was, yeah, very much over. So, Gluto, 1-0 up. And we're starting to see a little bit of shades of the past now, with Glutonny just showing his prowess in this matchup. He is just playing it extraordinarily well. And we need to see something a little bit different from Bloom. And I don't know if that's going to be a character swap. I don't know if it's going to be a game plan swap. something needs to shift here, Becca.
Yeah, and honestly, I can't tell you either what's gonna have to change here. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like Bloom might switch characters here. Not too sure. No, still
Walking it with the Bayo. Still walking it.
I don't blame him. I still don't blame him. But it's just we saw in that last stock, like that last stock lasted for how long, and Bloom still can take the stock, which is really scary about all of that. And it's more about the pressing that's going to be set here, you know, like how is Bloom going to take the stock away here? You know, how is Bloom going to be able to hold the lead, you know? Because like they say it all the time with Wario, you're playing a 4-stock game, right? That waft is just an extra stock, to be honest. Oh god.
Exactly that. I mean, the waft is just really it does feel like you just have a answer to everything at every single moment. Like you're down a stock, you know, you're in a last stock situation, but you got waft, but it feels like you're actually just safe. You know, it feels like you've got the win condition. And it's just it's so scary to fight around. But Bloom is diving off stage. We're seeing him a little bit more aggressive now, and it seems to be doing the trick. We do go to the skies. Good SDI once again from Glutonny there to get out. But I love the back whip in as well, just to phase through anything that Gluto wanted to do. God, obviously trying to get back to stage. Gluto is diving down there with the downer, but it's still not going to hit. And Bloom is hanging on, getting a fair bit of damage here, but it's still not enough to take the stock.
Yeah, that is literally the problem we've seen all the time. Every single time, it's just that Bloom's at a point where he's so close to getting the kill, but he's just not able to close it out against Gluto for some reason or another, you know? It's just that insane SDI that Gluto is like throwing out here. Correct moments as well, in a situation where you'd usually be locked in, you know, you're suddenly free.
Exactly. I mean, we're seeing here as well, like Bloom was being so aggressive in the opening sort of stages of the game. And it really struggled to get a stock. Finally does land it though with that back air, but of course, you know, received a whole lot of damage for his troubles. And of course, we're getting something going here. This is what I was talking about before. This is what I want to see from Bloom. I want him to kind of extend these combos in such a way that it's not taking him to the skies, but it's just getting more and more chip damage. Because I feel like the back airs are going to be the things that are actually taking the damage here. Things like back air, the rapid jab, something like that. It's not going to be taking him out to the sky.
Definitely so. Very good point.
Oh, it could be. Oh, it could be, you know. No.
He managed to get out once again with a very good point, to be honest. You need to go for more consistency over things that rely on over things that, you know, can just be SDI'd out of. You can't just SDI of a back end. You get hit by the back end, you're getting hit by the back end. You know, that's how it is. Rapid jab from 3 stocks to 1. Bro, with the game plan change, we're seeing it now.
Exactly that. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Bloom right now. This feels so much more dominated. This feels like what we were seeing in the first few times that Bloom was able to take the set wins over Glutonny. He's being much more aggressive. He's getting this chip damage on, and then he is finishing it in good style with the moves that he knows absolutely can murder people. And I'm just loving the way he's dancing around all of what Gluto does. I don't think Gluto has been able to land a hit in a good long while, Becca.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Look at that, parrying that second hit of the jab as well. Get him in there. Get him down well in there. As we're seeing Bloom right now, he knows that the thing is, it's just the lead hit. He knows that he can't give this lead whatsoever.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, you can see how like defensive playing. Obviously, this will be a stock loss right here, but Bloom is still hanging on to two stocks of his own with Glutonny at 87. But we have to talk about it. The waft is still there. If Gluto is able to land an early stock for that waft, or even, you know, get Bloom down to last stock, we could be seeing still a momentum shifter that takes Gluto to 2-0 up. But of course,
the bike.
Yeah, Bloom needs to end this now. The bike nearly connecting, but it's just not enough, Echo.
Not enough indeed. There we go, getting the Record Series off in the air. Trying to see Gluto go for the backer there. Exactly. Just trying to catch him out jumping. Gluto is fully aware though. Still, yeah, we're not seeing him trying to fully advance just yet. He's, well, look, it looks like he's trying to look for an opportunity, you know? Trying to look for an opportunity where Bloom overextends and then capitalize off that.
Yeah, I feel like Gluto's kind of biggest wins in sort of previous sets with Bloom4eva has been where he has just been able to like call out what Bloom's going to do. Like, I still hark back to that beautiful up smash we saw in winners finals of this tournament, where Bloom, you know, was clearly going to go for the rich twist, but you know, I'm going to hold my tongue for a moment. No, not quite. So, you know, just go back to that point, you know, obviously he was able to call out, you knew he was going to go for the witch twist across the side, so just called him out with the up smash. But obviously, we are seeing a different story right now. The Unfo is going to come out. Gluto still hanging on. We go to the skies, but Gluto falls out of it.
Oh my god, it just feels so scary right now because that's both of your kill options, and they both haven't killed. Yeah, against the fat man over here. Just absolutely, it's just scary to think about, really, Bloom.
Oh my goodness, yeah, the down air, not quite going to do it, but Gluto is holding onto that bike, goes for another one. He is at 209%, and the scariest part, Becca, is I still don't feel like Gluto's out of this yet.
100%. The moment he takes the stock, then it's literally still death percent for Bloom, right? He takes the stock here, then it's waft time. Oh my god, there we go.
Oh.
Thank god. And that straight up air is going to be the one to kill here. And that up air was definitely needed. That up air was definitely needed, man. Holy crap. 1-1, and it's just so stressful, smart man.
It's so stressful, man. Honestly, just the way that even Gluto there, Bloom was hanging on to such a big lead throughout that entire game, and even then, I think everyone still let out a collective sort of gasp of relief as Bloom was able to take that game away, because it still felt like it was possible that Gluto could just take the game at any moment.
Definitely so, man. Most definitely so. Here, as we're gonna head into game 2 here. Game 3, sorry. But yeah, no, Bloom. It's that lead. That lead, I feel like played the biggest factor. The moment he's able to get that lead, he just needs to hold on to it. And for the most part, a lot of things should just fall into place. Where Gluto now suddenly, even though waft is a factor here. In fact, having that stock lead means that waft becomes less of a factor, because Gluto has to start approaching more, and it might have to burn the waft in order to take that stock. So it's all about getting that first stock here for Bloom, I believe.
Yeah, honestly, and yeah, I'm going to talk about it as well, because obviously in that game 2, that's exactly what I wanted to see from Bloom kind of consistently. Just this pure aggression that just gets so much damage so quickly, because you really need to be ending games quite early against Gluto. You need to be piling on the pressure from literally the moment that the screen says start. As soon as it says go, you need to be going, and of course. Bloom is doing it kind of exactly that, diving down off stage. I think Gluto's just gone.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, he's back in it, bro. He's awakened. The kid's awakened, Smart.
He has awakened. He is back. Bloom4eva is on another level right now. He's finally found a little bit of an answer, but we'll have to see how far this goes. Glutonny is never someone to be caught out. Again, I love the angled, APK there to get a few more hits onto Gluto, just extend a combo. That 56 powered on 63. The damage is climbing. Bloom still not lost a single stock yet.
Yeah, that controlling the pace was a very good point you made there, Smart. We're seeing Bloom actually realize that here. Amazing control. The utter aggression combined with the pacing is just ridiculous. Gluto just can't seem to keep up, and suddenly now has to play the game by Bloom's rules.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, it does feel like sort of Bloom has just snatched up sort of the driver's keys from Glutonny, and it's been just really reluctant, if not stubborn, to ever hand it back. And now Glutonny has really got to find an answer about this very aggressive Bayonetta that is being thrown in front of his face. Like, it doesn't feel like Gluto has even had a chance really at all to pull out the bike in any moment, because even then it comes out and immediately it's just sent away.
Yeah, there we go. That, and I believe that should kill here. Very nice indeed. 3 stocks to 1 now. Gluto, suddenly, like, it seems like we're back in 2022 now, Smart.
Yeah, this is really very much like Shades of the Past in Bloom4eva. He does land the slap there to get the stock away. Of course, Bayonetta's biggest problem when recovering is that she does poke up a little bit above the stage, and Glutonny knows that, so he's going to take that stock. But we'll have to see that Waft is online once again as well. Could certainly be used at any moment from now, pretty much. If Glutonny wants to, or he might just keep hold of it as well. We'll have to see. But Bloom still just trying to find a way to get some hits going, because I feel like Glutonny's kind of slowed down the pace a little bit. He's playing a lot more defensive. Yeah,
the ledge pressure is absolutely insane there for Gluto. I will tell you that much, man. 69, 75, and now 89 onto Bloom. Like, he's got that stage control, and he's making the most use out of it now. And I can't lie, it's looking very scary because of all of that, Smart.
do love the up air though, just to poke Glutonny away. But doesn't really matter because that back air lands, and suddenly what was a huge lead for Bloom has dissipated into thin air as Glutonny takes us down to the last stop with Waft online.
Yeah, that looks very dangerous. Bloom, I mean, if there's any time for the sky time, to keep him in the sky, it'll be now. You just can't let him get any sort of combo start off at all, man. None of those up tilts, man.
Yeah, cannot get up tilted, cannot get up aired, cannot get neutral ahead, really. Any of these sort of moves. Bloom just needs to snap up. You know, you can see him there. He's landing for the back airs. Doesn't really. I think Bloom doesn't care if Gluto knows what Bloom's looking for, because honestly, if one of those lands, then it's just gonna be the game right there.
Yeah, definitely. He's poking. He's just throwing out the options that he knows are gonna work, as opposed to things that might just kill here straight up. He's also using, obviously, throwing out a lot of back airs too. But look, I think the main thing is that he's playing very, very safe, which is very important. Guns out as well. He's going to try and catch the landing. Does with the up. Tries to with the up B. Still.
And not enough yet. The grab comes out, chucks him to the skies. I love that Gluto's going for the bike as well, because he knows it's just so interrupted. Here we go. The forward throw comes out, sends him to the corner, but it's not enough. You can see Bloom hanging on, and a interesting use of the waft, honestly. Actually, Gluto using it to actually send it a little bit higher out of the range of Bloom. But it doesn't matter, as Bloom, of course, does land that back air. 2-1 Bloom4eva.
Yeah, it definitely felt like that. Gluto was trying to expect Bloom to capitalize on
a little bit,
where Gluto was, and probably wasn't anticipating that. Hence, throwing out the waft at such a position.
That's the thing, like,
Bloom,
I didn't really feel like it was a misinput, to be honest. Like, I feel like that was very intentional from Gluto. Either, as you say, like, as a call-out, of where Bloom would be, or to give himself a little bit of height so he was outside of Bloom's range. But it definitely was intentional.
Absolutely crazy, though. Absolutely crazy. But it's Bloom's favor now. If Bloom takes this, we're going to be seeing the reset. Humming B might be able to get unbanned from chat. Who knows, man?
Yeah, the timeout, maybe a half an hour, it might not have been enough. We might allow it back. We'll consider it.
Consider it indeed. And Bloom is going to have to consider a lot more now due to the fact that we're on FD. And I feel like this is a very interesting pick from Gluto, because I feel like the lack of platforms might actually prove to be in his favor. Yeah, so we'll have to see how it plays on here. But right now, Bloom doesn't seem to be too phased by it, but he's at a percent deficit right now. Still smart, could go either way for this first stock.
Yeah, again, I mean, it was already looking like pretty Gluto favor to begin with, but suddenly Bloom has just landed all the hits he wants to get all this damage piled on, triple digits for Gluto right now, who's still just trying to come back. Again, I do like the point about the fact that the lack of platforms, definitely has helped Gluto, but in a strange way, it also meant that he didn't really have anything to retreat to, because he was just trying to get back to stage, and Bloom was just kind of all over the place.
Most definitely so, using the Witch Time there to try and also not only catch the slack as well, but also recover back to stage. Still, oh my god, yeah, he's just trying so hard to find an opening here. Gluto still really struggling here.
Oh my goodness, wait.
wait.
Oh my god, he makes it back. He makes it back. Are you kidding me? We were really dead set on actually chasing him all the way down there, and then Bloom makes it back anyway? My goodness, this character's recovery options.
Yeah, absolutely crazy coming out from Bloom. Oh my god, the up smash. Just narrowly missing Bloom there, but still he's going to be able to get the back air though nonetheless. Got the bike as well now, and we all know how much Gluto loves his bike. Okay.
Yeah, it's honestly, he keeps chucking up as well, and Bloom didn't notice where the bike had gone. It's almost like a Looney Tunes trap. It's like, where you're like, aha, my victory is assured, and then suddenly, something falls on your head. Like, yeah.
Oh no. Hey, oh my god, man. That is absolutely Looney Tunes, man. Ridiculous. I mean, I was actually scared. I don't know, there was something about that I have to mention. I was like, surely he's gonna do something here, but there we go. Gluto, yeah, in this situation, just feels like he's got a lead now. Even though he's obviously at the deficit, but still, it feels like nothing, unless it's a whole stock. I think the only time you can feel comfortable is if you have a stock lead against him. I'm pretty sure Bloom can attest to that as well. Oh, beautiful up B as well.
there's not a moment right now where I feel like Bloom is kind of safely within this. Does hold a good lead though, and that is the important thing. Needs to just find a way to actually seal up this stock. Obviously, Gluto on the hunt as well. You know, a forward kill at ledge will probably take that stock away. But Gluto's playing a lot more defensive now. Just going to wait it out, see what Bloom does. The downer as well is going to send this Bayonetta away. Gluto, again, it's just kind of like he's mixing up what he does. Like we saw there, the down tilt. Like most would expect just the immediate, like, extension into the dash attack. That is normally confirmed. But Gluto actually just went for a spot dodge.
Ooh!
Ooh, baby.
You're talking aggression, Smart, and that was just the aggression we need from Bloom catching out Gluto with such a hard read on the landing. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
One more stock is all he needs now to try and potentially reset this bracket.
Yeah, this is the craziest thing. Like, after 3-0 in winners finals, we are now looking at a potential reset from Bloom4eva. And let me remind everyone at home as well, yeah, the last time they faced at Terra, this was a 3-0 to Glutonny as well. So this is a huge moment for Bloom. This is definitely kind of the moment we've all been waiting for, to see if Bloom could make it back against Glutonny, or if Glutonny had figured it all out.
Oh no. Immediately large bike again.
Oh, Bloom,
God.
watch out!
He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, God.
Thankfully, Bloom was well aware this time, able to make it back, and of course still hanging onto the stock 174. Gluto is still on a hunt, but still just he can't find a way to actually take this stock.
Yeah, and we're seeing right now. Oh yeah, Bloom was weighing a lot. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, fair enough, man. I get it.
Not over yet. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Bring it back indeed, and honestly, oh no.
Uh-oh. Okay, thank God for back within. Yeah, that is probably the thing that just saved Bloom's life. I feel like maybe he was still a little bit out of range from getting the wafted there, but you've got to be careful because that waft is still there. This is still very much doable for Gluto. He is literally one waft away from taking us to that reset, but Bloom dies.
Run away.
That is it. No, the waft was so smart there. Of course, using it as a recovery option, you needed to get himself back to stage, because otherwise he was dead. He was gone.
Yeah, he had to use it there, but still, that's probably a huge burden out of the way of Bloom. But still, you can't get cozy now, man. Gluto still can play without the waft.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Wario still has so many other tools to take your stock away. And if Bloom is, if Gluto gets more, but the rapid jabs comes in, and Bloom is able to take the game, and we have got a reset on our hands. You saw Lukey in the player cam as well there, Becca. He is popping off for his boy right now.
Oh, absolutely insane from Bloom. 3-1 in. Bro, all I've got to say to Bloom is, why couldn't you have done this before? Why couldn't you do Bursky, like, oh my God. Still, Gluto finally losing the first set to Bloom in, I feel like that's like 3 sets it's been. So ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Bloom really showing he's still in it. You know, like, no matter how many strides Gluto might make as a player, Bloom's always going to be there to try and put a stop to it. Goodness me.
We go then, Becca. We have got a reset on our hands, and I must be honest, I didn't expect it. I thought this was going to just go in the favor of Gluto, but suddenly, I feel a bit of hope within me. I feel like Bloom has found a bit of an answer. He's doing very, very well in this matchup suddenly.
Yeah, very, very well indeed. And honestly, it is a lot down to the fact that I feel like he's trying to play the game by his own pace. And really forcing Gluto to do that as well. And obviously, those stocks at the start matter so much to how the game is going to be played afterwards. You know, it's really the person who gets the first stock is the person who controls the pace of the game from there on out. So we have to see a lot more of that from Bloom, and obviously it's easier said than done.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, obviously, as you've seen time and time before, Gluto's gone down in into resets, but suddenly he's always been able to make it back up. This is definitely not impossible. Every single game, even in that first set, was very, very close. That felt like it could be snatched away from Bloom at a moment's notice. But already in this game record, we are seeing the damage being piled on. Again, we're just seeing the aggressive Bloom4eva right now, and it's been working to absolute dividends. Yeah,
and that amazing up tilt there to catch the roll back from Gluto. Just once again continuing to extend this damage off. He's just focusing purely on damage now, not about most of the position he's in, but just ways that he can just continuously extend on more and more damage. Put him in a tough spot, and then the situation for the kill will come to you.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness, you just blink and suddenly you see that Gluto's at 157%. There's absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage being piled on. And I really feel like it does just come down to the fact that Bloom is just not playing it in the way that he plays other matchups. He's just getting so much damage, just so much chip damage on to Gluto before he finishes up with the other moves. It's exactly what I was trying to talk about before, what I wanted to see from Bloom, and finally we are seeing it.
It's a very risky game plan indeed, but it seems to be paying off massively right now for Bloom. That being said, though,
Ooh. Yeah, that's tough. That obviously the air dodge just not quite enough to reach out, and suddenly Gluto, you know, hanging on. We thought it was all favor Bloom, but Gluto is not able to take the stock first.
Yeah, but there we go. Yeah. Managed to take it back just like that, and that's really big. If Gluto was allowed to get any sort of damage onto Bloom there, it would be really tough for Bloom to take it all back here. But still, good stuff from Bloom right now. Gluto though, like I said, still in it. He's gotten Bloom off stage. Slaps the hell out of him as well. Goodness me.
Exactly that, and it's looking very, very close between these two. But the waft comes online for Gluto. We know how important it's been in the previous games to just have that as a threat. Because it forces your opponent just to play in a different way, to play more carefully, that you can really just break apart.
Absolutely insane, man. But there we go. Good net coming out from Glutonny, just really using it to disengage, to force Bloom to disengage, force him off, even approaching as well. But no bike as well now, and just constantly having Bloom off stage. Amazing way to just control the ledge. Wow, constantly barraging Bloom. Every single time he try and get up, he just get hit all the way back.
Oh my goodness, the first as well, but thankfully Bloom is... Oh no, Bloom can't come back from that. That was just another footstool comes out, and Gluto takes game one. I mean, I agree with the guy in the pink shirt right now. My face is a bit like that right now as well.
He is absolutely flabbergasted.
He is flabbergasted, like I am as well, to be honest. That was incredible stuff from Glutonny right there.
Yeah, but an insanely clean edge shot from Gluto. Ridiculous. Literally, he held that ledge for all of that time. Literally forced Bloom to every time he'd get up, Bloom would just get knocked back every single time. Took the stock and then just did it all again, and ended up even skimping him too. Goodness me.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just these footstools are really so prevalent against Bayonetta. Just like I said before, the first time it happened with Glutonny, just being able to like steal away one of those jumps and just send them a little bit lower is honestly pretty devastating for Bayonetta.
Yeah, absolutely mental. Absolutely mental for Gluto there to take that, but still 1-0. Bloom, like I said, we saw at the start, his game plan was still sort of working, so he was able to take the kill. Unfortunately, couldn't make it back either as well. So it was more so recovery was the issue here for this game. That game, sorry. Obviously, I don't think... to be honest, like it happened twice in that game. I don't think Bloom's going to allow that stuff to happen to him again. I feel like he's going to be a bit more cautious off stage now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Bloom has got to be catch on to the fact that like almost all of his stock losses have just been off stage. He's been caught by those forward tilts, he's been caught by footstools, he's been caught by all sorts of different moves, and he's got to be aware now. He's got to play a little bit more of the game just on stage. And if he is off stage, he needs to play around it. But my goodness, Gluto, talk about playing right now. He is absolutely on fire right now. He's got a bit of a fire in his eyes. He has awakened once more in this reset as he piles on a lot of damage onto Bloom very, very quickly.
Yeah, very, very nice stuff coming out from Bloom and Gluto right now. Both players just doing an equally good job. Oh my god, with that back air, especially with that DI as well, nearly killing. But yeah, both players doing a very good job of dealing all that damage, forward throw as well. And Bloom's going to want to take this out now before he can do any more damage. Beautiful nair to take the kill. Amazing. He saw the opportunity, he took it. Good god damn.
Honestly, Yaka, I think you're like in a VC with Bloom right now, because he literally, as soon as you said, he needs to take out Gluto right there, is exactly what he did.
Bro, the opportunity was there, and just as Gluto saw the opportunity right there as Bloom was hovering on the shield with that up smash. But honestly, it's just in situations like these, you usually see Gluto nearly come out on top. Oh my god. You look at this, the cheekiness of Gluto with that double down air.
Yeah.
This guy, man.
he just knows that, honestly, it's so kind of difficult, honestly, for... It sounds odd in principle, you know, a Bayonetta sort of struggling to get back to stage. But honestly, it kind of is, especially when Gluto is just able to react to whatever Bloom does. Because if you're just, you know, if you're just straight down, then those up there, those down airs are just going to be so prevalent against Bayonetta's recovery, which pops up a little bit. So you could just kind of keep chaining them together. And Gluto knows that. He also knows that Waft is a very strong move.
Cashing out there, and then, you know what, the only way Bloom's going to stop him from getting it back in is taking the stock now. Okay. You know, that would be nice if you took the stock there, Bloom.
It would have been real nice.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? That's okay, though. That is definitely okay. But the message still stands, man. Glue is just going to play a very... I hope he plays a very campy game. I mean, I assume he's going to want that Waft back.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Bloom now, as a kind of matter of urgency, does need to try and take the stock away, because every second that ticks away, Gluto just gets another chance of being able to get another Waft online. And of course, that is not something you want to be facing your last stock with. You know, and honestly, like a great time for Wario to use the Waft is on that second stock, because it does give you that chance to get it back for the final stock as well, to get 2 Waft potentially online. But thankfully, Bloom does get the Rapid Jab out there and takes that stock away, but he's certainly pretty battered and bruised right now.
Definitely so, and this is, oh my god, slap as well. That's not going to kill, but it is still very scary position that you have to Bloom4eva right now. But that bike still is going to kill. Yeah, no, it's not going to kill either, but nonetheless, that predicted position you're in, it's just every single time when Bloom loses, he's always in a similar position, just like that. Just can't manage to find himself back on the stage.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, the bike. What a goofy looking false. Yeah, what a false kill screen there. Nice false. That was nothing false about that one. You were certainly dead. Yeah, the kill screen. I think Wario just bulge-eyed like. Oh my goodness. Bro,
he used the threw it up, used neutral B to trap him in place as the bike slowly but surely comes down like a Mickey Mouse anvil. Okay, literally. Yeah. It's so stupid. What a stupid way to go. But it's 2-0 to Gluto right now. Yeah, Bloom. The thing is, Bloom is definitely looking better than he did in winners. Winners finals. I'll tell you that much. He's definitely looking way better than he did then. It gets really close. I mean, winners finals ended with a 2 stock for Gluto. So even still, considering all of that, Bloom's playing much better.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Gluto again, just, you know, he went down in that previous set, you know, to take us to the reset. But I think, like, since then, Gluto had that moment to really just kind of think about the game plan, think about what Bloom was doing, and react accordingly. And he's been doing it absolutely perfectly since then. Bloom really feels like he's been on the back end for quite a while now.
Yeah, most definitely so. And Bomb here slapping with that F2 once again, trying to go forward, trying to extend off stage as well, but not going to get anything out of it though. But Bloom's still on 100% on the back foot. It's looking tough. It's looking tough for bro right now.
He just needs to get like a big string together going. He needs to get some witch twists going. He needs to get the damage on, because Glutonny right now feels pretty unstoppable. I mean, there literally he just, you know, immediately called out Bloom out with that back air to seal up the stock. Gluto is just playing so, you know, like he doesn't want to be touched by this, you know, Bayonetta right now.
Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Though, you know, Glutonny just playing out of his goddamn mind. Honestly, #1 you for a reason. You know, all that F smash. Oh, just so unfortunate. All the pain in Bloom's face. Just barely off the mark there, man. Just a little spaced out a little bit too wide. Need to be a little bit more closer, but still, you know, smart.
Oh my god,
crumbles here.
These parries as well, Rekka, are so powerful against Bayonetta, because Bloom really wants to be connecting hits together. He wants to be taking Gluto from, you know, the left to the right and right to the left, but these parries are just stopping it every single time, giving Gluto the perfect opportunity to strike back. I mean, we literally saw the previous game ended because of the parry into forward tilt, which is so powerful. Thankfully, Gluto is going to risk it all with that forward smash into the shield, which gives Bloom the opportunity to land an up smash of his own. And that's exactly the sort of thing we need right now.
No.
Bloom, you know, he just needs to get on the same stock count as Gluto.
You're saying all that, but then I suddenly saw that Waft flash, man, and now all the memories, you know, just flooding back into my head, man. I just remember all the pain. I can just see the moment every single time Wario flashes yellow, man. Which reminds me. Oh god, and here we go. Last stock for Bloom. Gluto, 2 stocks, 0%, and a Waft active. it's going to be a massive hill to climb.
I mean, this is looking so tough. Gluto on the verge right now of 3-0ing Bloom4eva in the grand finals reset, having been taken down previously. Bloom's got to dig deep here. There's still opportunity for another game, but Bloom has got to play his absolute heart out right now. This is how it begins, though, Becca.
Oh no!
Get that damage going. The neutral as well, just extend a little bit more and get some more percentage on the Gluto.
Yeah, that position on that back is just so menacing as well. Oh my god, though. Right underneath that platform, it just makes it even more scary to deal with. All Gluton needs to do is pick it up, and exactly that's what he did. It's just that he's just finding ways to shut down Bloom's approaches here. Oh, the parry once again, Smart Man. You said the parries were dangerous, but they're a whole other beast right now, man.
Oh my goodness, and every single time the Bloom goes off stage, I just have to kind of wait a limit. But oh my goodness, the Bat Within coming in and saving Bloom from that waft. We do go to the skies, but again, so Gluto, I mixed up my words here because I'm just so excited by what's going on right now.
Ridiculous,
so much
man.
going
I
on.
don't blame you, Smart. Do not blame you whatsoever. No waft, but he's definitely not out of it either. Obviously, still 2 stocks. Bloom still can't find a way in.
Yeah,
that is the back air, and that's gonna be it.
That is it, Rekka. The back air lands. Gluto takes the win 3-0 and is your Czech Republic 7 champion. Went down in the reset, but is just able to show why he is literally the best player in Europe right now as he does take down Bloom4eva.
Yeah. What
My
a
goodness.
absolute monster, man. What an absolute monster we have here. Called Glutonny, bro. Ridiculous guy, man. Absolutely crazy. My camera's acting up. But still, yeah, still, there we go. It's better now. There we go. Now, ridiculous monster. That is Glutonny taking a 3-0 in the reset. But still, I'm proud of my boy Bloom, bro. Like, he still managed to get the reset in the first place, 3-1 from loser's side. But nonetheless, Gluto just looks absolutely unstoppable these days, And I'm just wondering who's the next person going to be able to stop him. We did see Rakio managing to stop him with that Sora as well recently.
Exactly.
But goddamn Bloom, it really does feel like Gluto's just like made such a massive stride, and it's just ridiculous to think about, like how you're forcing the best of the best. To, really having to forcing to make that improvement in the first place. And I truly think that's just a statement of how insane Smash Europe has gone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as you say, Rekka, like Gluto has worked something out, but finally we did see that kind of moment that I think Bloom has figured out a little bit of what he needs to do. It did fall apart in the reset, but there was that 3-1 there, which is the first Bloom win that we've seen in a little while for the nearly 2 sets now. So there was something there. There was a moment of brilliance that just needs to kind of carry on now. Yeah. And, Bloom just needs to go away a little bit, maybe look over the set and just figure out, okay, exactly what went wrong in that, that reset to get 3-0'd.
Most definitely so. Could not have said it better myself, Smart. Honestly, it's been amazing to have you here, and obviously here for Czech Republic 7. All these players so far in this top 8 just have been absolutely mental with it. We've seen so many good sets this top 8, bro. Lugi did amazing. Siski did amazing. Obviously our 2 kings of Europe, Bloom and Gluto. Gluto taking that over. Bloom there. Obviously all at Czech Republic 7, guys. Obviously we couldn't make it over there, but I'm pretty sure they're obviously gonna do it again next year. Czech Republic 8 will be insane for you guys, for everyone to make it out there. Support the Spanish scene as well. But still,
it's been a genuine joy. I can see Humming in the chat, and I'm just going to pretend he's not there because my curse of commentating grand finals of UK versus France.
Well, I don't think, if I do this, you won't be able to see me.
Yeah, he's gone. I can't do that. All I can do is just put my hand up. That's the only way. But it's been such a joy, honestly, to come to be able to bring you the English restream. Obviously, big thank you to Czech Republic guys for allowing this in the first place. Because I feel like having the multiple language streams is nice to kind of just cover all bases. Of course, the biggest shout outs to Team Regen, to Emerald in the background, whose voice you heard earlier today for the first half top 8, and of course yesterday as well. Thank you honestly to everyone for tuning in. Mostly, Smash Ultimate is alive and well. These are the kind of grand finals I live for, and these are the kind of ones that get people excited. So yes, there's been some interesting tournaments lately with some interesting grand finals, but this was the kind of one that reminds people just how fun this game is. So, Rekka, I think we're going to wrap it up there. Any final words for everyone at home?
Honestly, guys, thank you guys for all coming out. Honestly, it feels it's not my channel, it's Team Regen, but honestly, seeing Team Regen get so many viewers for this English stream, really, it makes me so happy to see. So thank you guys, all you guys for home, for coming out, watching the English stream of Tech Republic 7. I've been Rekka. Follow me down at RekkaCast as well. Follow Smile as well. Smile's here, and we'll see you guys later.
Thanks so much, guys. Yes, that'll be all from us. Take care. Have good evenings, afternoons, mornings, wherever you're from, and we will see you in the next one.